everyone. Welcome to the Weekly Creepy. I'm your host, Sarah. This is our live show and podcast where we take a look back at the past week, give you a preview of what's to come next week, and answer your questions live on air. I have my partner in crime today as a co-host, Miss Ashley DeBoudeau.
Hi.
Hi, Ashley. This is Ashley. She's my, like I said, my counterpart at the Haunt List. So
yeah.
To have you here. I see you all the time, but I'm so happy to share this with you.
Yeah, I'm so excited that you hit me up about coming on, because anything that, us chatting in general is entertaining for the one or two people we're with. So I figured
broadcast it to the world.
Yeah.
So I want to start off first by thanking our sponsor, Makeup Medley. We have some really cool tutorials coming up, one of which I'll talk about a little bit later in the broadcast. And use our code CREEPY to get free shipping on orders over $30. That's down there right below here. It's hard for me to point where I'm trying to point, but and then thank you to everyone that's donated to our fundraiser. Let's keep the momentum going. As a reminder, our funds raised will be split between two really cool organizations. The first one being the Actors Fund. That's a national human services organization dedicated to meeting the needs of the entertainment community. And then the other one is the Trevor Project. The Trevor Project is a national 24-hour toll-free confidential suicide hotline for LGBTQ youth. So we've gotten some really great contributions this week from Stans Lee, Lena Peterson, CK's Grant, Tanisha Burks, Michelle Halloween. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you guys. And after you donate, if you are able to, contact Linda Peterson on Instagram. She is going to be entering you into a raffle to win original spooky art. Let's pull that up. Let's pull up the art. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Hi, wow. James. Haunt List is in the house. Woot, woot. But yeah, so if you're able to donate, you'll be entered, and you hit up Lena on Instagram. She'll enter you to win a piece of this really cool art. So I would appreciate you doing that. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's great.
It makes me feel inspired. And then also we still have the exclusive. Hi, John. Ooh, hi, how are you? We still have exclusive Dark Light Halloween shirt for Halloween at Home. That's still live. And then there's still a Dark Light mystery box that Creepy Kingdom has an item in. These are not going to last forever. Check it out. If you want to get your claws on these now, you better do it soon. Go to darklight.com to check it out. So let's dive into some of the creepy content from this past week. Oh, yeah, I agree. Lena is so awesome for doing this for us, and that's really, really cool art. So please donate if you're able to. We really, really appreciate it. All the funds will go to these two charities. So let's start. Top 5 Halloween punk records.
So what happens when you pair up a rebellious genre like punk rock music and horror?
This album will haunt you forever.
And trigger warning, no misfits.
It's actually got some really good stuff on it. Were you able to check that out, Ashley?
I was, and frankly, I need to say I was completely embarrassed because as someone who's a huge fan of punk and was familiar with every band listed, I had no idea that these bands had Halloween albums.
That's awesome. Yeah, they had really, really good music, and obviously, hi, Joe. The Cramps I love that album. It's so good. And yeah, it was really cool of Freddie to do that for us. I liked the little, he added it as a trigger warning. No misfits. That was pretty funny. I have misfits on my punk Halloween playlist, but there's a lot of other stuff out there besides that and the various covers of the same song.
Yeah, and it definitely, made me intrigued because I think if I hear of a Halloween punk list, of course I'm thinking, oh, it must be Misfits. And to know that there's not Misfits, I'm like, well, what do you have on there,
Because Ashley and I have been heading to some of these different drive-through safe haunts this season. So we're always looking for new playlists and fun music to listen to. So this is a really good addition to that. Let's see, on to the next one. We learned how to make bloody cupcakes.
Welcome to Creepy Kingdom's Halloween at home.
So just like that is what you're looking at.
Yeah.
Gretchen's so damn cute. Seriously.
She's adorable. And like, first off, that's the most perfect Halloween kitchen I've ever seen in my life.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And I was so impressed because obviously I'm a huge fan of cooking, even though I haven't dove too much into baking. It's still something I have to master. But like when she came on and her video came on, I was like, am I watching Halloween Wars right now? Because this is super professional level stuff. And so, yeah, I was just super impressed. And I want to go make bloody cupcakes now because they looked amazing and super impressive and tasty.
That means you can totally make me cupcakes and I will try them for you if that is helpful at all.
Yeah, that's
Ashley's already been working on some recipes this season and I've been taking the leftovers. Yes, I want those cupcakes. Yeah. I loved that because I've never tried using a piping bag because it does look really intimidating, like she said. And I love that she really broke it down so you can it's like, okay, it's doable. People can, it's the step-by-step and like how sweet she is to make you not feel stupid for not knowing how to do it. It makes me actually want to try it. And then, yeah, I liked the proportions for the edible blood too, which is cool because I definitely had a mishap before where my fiance and I were trying to make these cool little like cupcakes, and then we just fully bought store-bought cupcakes, and then we were just going to put blood on top, and we weren't really thinking, and we just put like just put the dye, like the edible dye on them instead of like mixing it with anything, and then we got it like all over our hands, all over our mouths. We didn't end up taking them where they were supposed to go. We were just like, that was a fail. So
try and fail. Also, like on a personal note, when she was showing how to do everything, the fact that she's like, I'm left-handed, as a fellow Southpaw who never gets left-handed tutorials for anything, I was all about it. So if you are left-handed and you want to bake, extra bonus points for this video.
Sometimes you're trying to watch something flip-flopped and you're like, where do my hands go? I don't understand.
Yeah, exactly.
That's me as like a right-handed person. So I'm glad she broke it down for us. So let's pop on over. We have a review actually from James Dillman of Infected. It's Orlando area socially distanced haunt. So this, she went to this recently and reviewed it. It's a horror audio drama. It's in the Orlando area. I almost said Los Angeles. I'm so used to doing that. It looks pretty cool. She said it was pretty interesting. Definitely nice, like a new take on trying to do something this season. So if you're in the Orlando area, check out Infected. And then we've been doing the Tales from the Park side. That it's been really awesome, really, really awesome stories, all kind of based in the Orlando area too. So this week's we had it's 18th century Turkish Uşak, which I had to look up how to pronounce. I did not know how to pronounce it. I had to look it up, but that's how you pronounce it, just so you know. This was written by Megan Maroney, and it's actually her first published work, and I thought it was so impressive. So I don't really want to give anything away, but I liked the play on words in it, and yeah, I thought it was really fun.
I'm like,
oh, Lady James, yes, she's like kind of like our Orlando badass right now. So
yeah, I'm like jealous of Orlando right now. I'm just gonna say, because they're coming out like with these amazing haunts, and I'm like, I mean, we're obviously doing our due diligence and going to everything that we can out here in LA. But the stuff that they're coming out with, like the review and everything, it just looks amazing. And I'm very jealous that we don't get to go.
I know. It's like, it's so hard being here and like making sure that we're being safe. And, I usually want to go to every single thing, but this year we're just making sure, like, is it safe? Do they have protocols in place for COVID? And that's like this, even a disclaimer we have on Creepy Kingdom right now is like, we're only reviewing and covering haunts that have socially distanced like protocols in place and masks, and a lot of these are drive-through things that have been really cool, and you feel pretty safe in them. That's the important thing this season.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one was really neat. We had a reading of Frankenstein Makes a Sandwich. had so much fun watching that. It was by Tessia Dresser. The book is Adam Rex's Frankenstein Makes a Sandwich. And so she did original stop motion art to it. And it was really, really fun and creative and silly. And I love lighthearted stuff like that.
Yeah, the stop motion was so impressive. Like anyone that can take the time to do that and do it well, I'm always like, whew, I respect, you know?
The patience involved with that, because it's like, you know, you've seen some of these movies. I also like sandwiches, except I'm trying to like take it easy on the carbs right now. Thank you, James. I'm so glad that you appreciate my reading of that word that I'm not even going to try to say again, because that was really daunting for me. But but yeah, I thought that was so fun. Like you see these like full length movies that people make in stop motion, and it takes like years to create. So I was so impressed by it, and it was just really fun. And you can tell she like, you know, she created some stuff and she used some fun stuff from around the house, like stuff she already had around the house. And I loved it. It was really, really fun. I hope she makes more for us maybe in the future. That'd be really cool.
And the story was great too. You know, I just, you know, I don't have like kids or anything. So I'm not too familiar with a lot of like kid-friendly, spooky kind of books. And I've been trying to get more into it. And even this, I was just like, this is so good, even being childless, like just for me to enjoy. So I definitely, it made me really excited to look into more stuff like that too.
I know, me too. Yeah, definitely. It's like, I don't have kids either. I guess I could read it to Muppet my dog, or you and I can talk about it. It'd be very fun. Let's see. Next up is how to make cocktails and screams at home. This is another piece of content we got from Miss James in Orlando. This is actually, that's what you were talking about, wanting to go to Orlando. I was going to bring this up. Well, first of all, this bar is called Cocktails and Screams, and it looks really, really, really awesome. And I'm super, super jealous. I thought that was really cool of them to pull something together where we could try it at home, even though I don't think mine would taste as good. But when it's safe, we're actually going to do another creepy tour Orlando. It's a group trip that we've done in the past, and it has daily itineraries. This is for James Carter. I am officially requesting that Cocktails and Screams be a stop on the next tour, please. I would really like to go. If we could email drinks, that would be really epic.
Yeah, and even like as someone like me, for example, I'm not a huge drinker, and some of the drinks they were making, especially the witch's brew drink, I was like, okay, this sounds like it's going to be amazing, regardless of if I like drinks in general or not. So if you go, you need to tell me how it is, and then I'm also definitely going to try and make this witch's brew at home, because I'm sure it's going to be delicious.
Well, we're going to do the trip when it's, a lot safer out there. So I'll invite you to come along with us. But also, not to razz you, but Ashley is like the slowest drinker in the history of the world. And she sips her drinks like little tiny cute sips. So if she's saying these drinks look good, then you should believe her.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was, I just need to get a real bar set so I can try some of this at home. Without making it a giant mess in our kitchen. I don't think Joe would appreciate that. Yeah, so it'll be a stop. Okay, confirmed. Roxy said it'll be a stop on the next creepy tour. Thank you for approving that, Roxy. We will be meeting daily at Cocktails and Screams. Okay, I'm so down for this trip. I am so ready. I cannot wait for things to get back to the new normal so that we can go take that trip. I'm super excited about it. Let's see. So that's kind of wrapping up the last week that we had. So now we're getting into what's to come. There's actually this a collaboration that we're doing with it's with Pixie Dusted with Pride and Gaze of Universal, and it's a month-long celebration called Pixie Hall. Pixie Hollow, sorry. But it's Hallo. Cute, like Halloween. So we're actually into week 2 right now, where it's gender bend villains. So it's like gender bending your favorite Disney villains, and it's like, cosplay or costumes, and it looks really, really fun. I don't know if I have the capacity to like add creating a costume to my plate right now, but I know, Ashley, you're actually really good at making your own costumes. We've done that a few Halloweens in a row.
Well, the issue I run into is like coming up with an idea. I used to be really great at it, and now it's like I'll come up with an idea the day before Halloween, and I don't have time to do it. So any ideas you have, or I actually might look into this for some like ideas. I love creating costumes from scratch. They just look way more authentic and are usually like more fulfilling when you wear them, and people are way more impressed because you didn't buy it from just a big box retailer, you know?
Exactly. Yeah. Well, this is great because you still have 3 more weeks of ideas with this collaboration, because week 3 is Universal Wizards and Monsters. And then week 4 is called Quarantino-ween. It's so you're like stay home spooky style, like safety first. So hopefully that'll give you some inspiration, and everyone else out there some inspiration for some fun ideas for the next 3 weeks.
If I come up with anything, I'll come on with you and prance around my apartment in full costume, dancing to Halloween music, and that can be part of the review.
Okay, I think we need to clip that and hold her to it. I hope our producers saw that so that we can hold Ashley to that. I want to see you prance around the house in your Halloween costume. That sounds really fun.
Dance party.
Hey, John, you are welcome to dress up as well. Please,
yeah,
please do it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's cool because my favorite Disney villain, actually my favorite Disney character, as a lot of my friends will know, is Scar. So I can make like a really cute, like kind of sexy Scar costume, and we'll do that. Like work on some cool makeup, use some makeup medley products, see what's on there to like do my own Scar, which I don't know how to do. So if anyone has any ideas how to do that, I'll try it. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe season.
You could start off with like a tan cat costume and then like build on it from there. And like you said, use the makeup medley and just do yourself up.
Did you see, please tell me you saw that comment that James said it's confirmed. Ashley, it's now confirmed.
No.
Yeah, okay, I might make a Scar look for this week. Even if I try it with just like, don't like actually do like the latex stuff or whatever. I think I could probably pull that off. I'll try.
Yeah.
And I promise to show you guys even if it's not good. See, at least you know I did it.
It'll be like those Instagram fails, like I forget what they're called. Attempt to fail.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, also, side note, Nailed It is one of my favorite shows on Netflix, and I will sit in my apartment by myself, like crying, laughing, because I know all of the messed up versions that they do is what mine would turn out like. So let's kind of move on. There's a few more things, obviously, for next week. Queen of Creepy will be sharing some spooky stories. That's going to be sponsored by Dead Sled Coffee. So that'll be fun. And then we also have another Creepy Quest for the LA Haunted Hayride, which is pretty cool. I know Creepy Kingdom was out there the same night that Ashley and I were out there for the haunt list. And unfortunately, we all didn't get to hang out because, we're in our separate cars being safe. But it was good to know everyone was like out there hanging out on the media night and having fun. Yeah, we went twice. Like, it was so fun. It was like, I feel like it was just like the Halloween spirit wrapped up into an event. I really, really enjoyed it. I would go again. And I also love that since I'm living kind of more on the east side, that it's pretty close to me for a change, because nothing's ever close to me out here. I'm out past Pasadena in California, for you guys that know where that is. So I was excited. I was like, oh my gosh, it's nearby me. I actually like get to drive 20 minutes and don't have to drive an hour and a half like we did last night when we went to Orange County. So that was exciting. Let's see. Erica Enchanted and her family are going to do a pumpkin flavored food taste test, which I think that's pretty neat. I haven't really hanging out alone together. That's what we were doing, James. It was like, I knew you guys were there. I couldn't see you. I forgot to ask what car you guys were in. I waved frantically at some of our other friends from the industry, and they didn't realize it was me until hours later. I probably scared them. But it was really still fun to be around the people that we enjoy being around. But yeah, so Ashley, have you tried any pumpkin flavored food yet this season?
I just tried like a pumpkin soup pie. It sounded really amazing, but like it wasn't really my thing. But my boyfriend loved it. And then I'm gonna be like trying to make a few pumpkin things, but honestly, I'm not like a big pumpkin person unless it's like pumpkin pie or like a sweet pumpkin kind of thing with like your traditional like pumpkin pie flavorings in it and spices and stuff. But also just a warning for the pumpkin taste tests. I don't know if they've made everything already, but apparently there's like a pumpkin puree shortage at stores. I don't know. I have no idea. But
Good to know.
I know. I just read that the other day, and I was like, thankfully, I bought my pumpkin puree already. But
are you hoarding pumpkin puree, Ashley?
yeah, I'm gonna start bartering it like with the toilet paper, like $50 thing of pumpkin puree.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Not the pumpkins. I know. I guess you could go smash like some of your own pumpkins if you were feeling really inspired, but that's too hard for me. Yeah, I always like the Trader Joe's. Well, most of the Trader Joe's stuff they have is like fun to try, and then sometimes there's stuff like I think I got pumpkin butter one year that I never figured out what to do with it, and then it expired. So it's like, and they get really creative with the things that are pumpkin flavored. So I'm sure Erica's going to have a lot of fun with her family trying them. Hopefully they find some cool stuff. Let's see. After that, we're going to have Miss Clairvoyance again. She's going to be returning as Mistress of the Dark, which is great because I loved her tribute to Hocus Pocus. I was going to wear this cool little Hocus Pocus sweater, but it's just not fall weather yet here. But
I tried to force it, and I'm regretting it currently in my long sleeve shirt. So.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, I have the AC on, and I just like put it here next to me to like try to be cute. But yeah, I'm ready for the fall weather. But I think that'll be a really fun performance. Miss Clairvoyance is a lot of fun and really, really gets into it. So I'm really excited to see that. And then I guess the last thing upcoming next week that I can let you know about, I can't really let you know about, is there's a surprise on Thursday. And Thursday is the 15th, just for you guys that don't know what day of the week is or where you are half the week like me. That was the 15th, next Thursday. Big surprise. I know what it is. I can't tell you because James would probably get mad at me. I know I love surprises too. So yeah, not even Ashley knows, and she's like our co-host for the day. So
yeah, I'm intrigued now though. Now I want to like tune in and see. So,
let's see. In addition, on next Thursday, we also have something that Ashley and I are doing together for Creepy Kingdom's Halloween at Home. We have the Haunt List virtual pet costume parade. It's a lot of words. I always have to think about it. So, yay! This is going to be on Thursday as well. We've got a lot of fun submissions, cats and dogs and other animals, and it's just going to be a really good time. Oh wait, come here really fast. My doggo come here, doggo. This one, sorry, she's all tangled. She's going to make an appearance. This is Muppet. She did her glamour shots for it. She's really, really excited to be a part of it. So. Yeah, it's gonna be a really good time. I just want to bring something lighthearted to everyone for the season, since we're stuck here.
And I know that our flyer says the cutoff's the 7th, but I'm literally working on this tonight. So if you have photos or videos of your pets, you can still send them. And, because it's just going to be the more pets, the better, right? Like, who doesn't want to see more pets?
I know it's really, really fun. I've been enjoying it, by myself, so I know I'm really excited to share it with everyone. It's going to be a lot of fun, and just my dog's been keeping me sane through all of this, as I know your cat has. So kind of want to pay tribute to how she's taking care of me during this whole quarantine, stay at home stuff. I really, really appreciate her. Let me back up a little bit. I did also want to bring up that we're going to be recording some of the upcoming Creepy Kingdom podcasts live. So you'll want to subscribe to our YouTube to see the announcements for that. So make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. And then moving forward, October 29th, we're going to have one of those makeup tutorials that I've been talking about, like a really great one. It's a creepy Lydia Dietz makeup tutorial. I'm going to say creepy. So stay tuned to our socials, and we'll have that info on that coming up soon. You can buy makeup medley kits to create this look on your own along with her. So we'll give you a heads up and all of that information soon this week on our socials.
Is she doing a tutorial of her like in the Lydia costume, or it's like a surprise of what she'll be?
She is doing that creepy Lydia Dietz makeup. Yeah. So it's like,
amazing.
Yeah, it looks really cool. So she's really giving you like a how to, not just one of those like flip through how to's. Like she's actually showing you the look, letting you know ahead of time what you need to create it, so you can actually like go and try to do it with her. So yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty fun. I'll definitely watch. I don't know. Again, makeup's not really one of my strong points. I try, but
well, that's why you'll watch the tutorial so that you
so you know what I'm doing.
And then you can be a pro with your scar makeup.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Maybe she can help me with my scar makeup too. Yeah. So we also have a creepy book club with Tanisha. This is going to be for the Hocus Pocus sequel. That's going to be really fun. Yeah. Hocus Pocus theme today a little bit. I love it. So that's actually also on the 29th. So that's coming up, you know, Halloween's coming up really soon. We're like, okay, James, now we get to hold you to the fact that you're going to do the makeup tutorial.
Yes.
I love it. That's perfect. Ashley, that's you get to hold that against him now. So when you do the prancing around your house in the costume, make sure that he's doing the makeup.
Or we can just trade off where James can do the makeup tutorial, and in turn I will allow him to also be a taste tester, since he said he wanted to eat things. So
there we go. But also, as long as you make sure that you make enough food for me, because I want to try all of it first and I had dibs.
Always.
And then, like I said, okay, Halloween's coming up soon. All of this awesome, like 2 months of content is all leading up to our Halloween night live stream. And it's going to be on Halloween night. It's going to be so fun. And we have the OG Losers Club. They're going to be there reading scary stories to tell in the dark. It's going to be a great time. We're going to probably make a couple more announcements this week of some of the other people involved with it. And yeah, so it's all leading up to that. Stay tuned. We'll keep you guys posted. And then, yeah, I guess I've been babbling for, oh, there we go, creepykingdom.com/Halloween at home. Stay tuned. I've been babbling for about 30 minutes, so we got to wrap up soon because we have a watch party tonight on Twitter. So we're going to be watching Addams Family Values. I don't know if you could hear my snaps. But that'll be in about half an hour. So that's 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern on Twitter. You know, watch it on your own. But we're chatting on Twitter. Use the hashtag #CKWatchParty. We've had a lot of fun with a couple of these in the past. So, but yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's in about half an hour. So get your snacks ready. Grab your, household and join in with us and tweet along. And there we go. I mean, I don't want to say goodbye to you, Ashley, because I love spending time with you, and this is a lot of fun, and I like spending time with everyone that comes and joins us every week. But that's about it. So thank you for watching and listening. For those of you that are consuming the podcast version, you can join us live on our YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live every Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Until we meet again, have a creepy week. Bye, guys.
Bye.